Hello, adventurers! Grab your baguette broadswords. It's time for Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go.
Where the demons dwell, where the banshees live, and they too live well.
Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by This Is Spinal Tap. The classic rock and roll mockumentary is remixed, remastered, and returning to theaters nationwide for just 3 days, starting July 5th. We've got some Spinal Tap inspired roll sheets and some special dice today. In honor of Spinal Tap, I was able to find 11-sided dice.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
And with that, let's kick it off with our roll for bread. 3 tiny toasts.
And I don't want this. I want large bread so that I can put this.
Right.
So then it's like this.
Yeah.
But this doesn't work because then it's all...
Because it hangs out like that.
Look.
Yeah.
Would you be holding
No,
this?
I wouldn't want to eat. I wouldn't want to put
No.
that in my mouth.
All right, so I guess we have tiny bread from France. Well, on episode 400 of Roll for Sandwich, we had one of the biggest sandwiches ever on Roll for Sandwich, and now I guess we're going to have one of the smallest. At least if the combination is particularly bad, it will be over very quickly. I do think I will need some sort of supplemental lunch today, though. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 4 canned tuna.
I'm a real fish nut. I really like fish. And I love tuna. Those little cans you've got here, tuna fish. No bones.
Yeah.
All right, canned tuna it is. We're definitely going to use our Midwest salad cantrip to mix that tuna with some mayo and make it a little more palatable. If you've watched Roll for Sandwich for any length of time, you know that I'm not a big fan of fish, but I actually don't mind tuna, which is good because I'm definitely going to have leftovers that I'm going to have to eat later because we are not going to fit much on this little piece of toast. Next up, let's roll for some cheese. 4 American singles. Classic processed American cheese singles. You can barely call them cheese. In the UK, they're referred to as plastic cheese. I know I usually use 2 slices of cheese per sandwich, but I think one's plenty for what we've got here. Let's roll for some roughage. 7 mild peppers and 10 none. Honestly, I'm glad we only rolled 1 roughage because I really don't know how we would have fit much on this other than a couple banana pepper rings, so works out. All right, let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 3 gummy sharks. There's a fictitious Spinal Tap album called Shark Sandwich, which is why these were included on the list. Thankfully, it's not very easy to get Icelandic fermented shark here in the States, so I didn't have to put myself through that again. I'll stick with the gummies from now on. And last but not least, it's the D11 sauce roll. Here we go. 5 pistachiosa. This Sicilian pistachio spread contains pistachios, sugar, and olive oil. It's a creamy, nutty, and a little bit sweet spread that I would say is more similar to Nutella than peanut butter. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpick in to hold it together. And I'm not going to cut this one in half because it's just going to completely shatter. So let's take a look at that side profile. Interesting. Well, we definitely ended up with a chaotic sandwich. It's a fitting tribute to Spinal Tap. Really don't have much of a prediction about how this is going to taste overall. I guess we're going to find out. Let's give it a taste. Definitely got some wig hair in my mouth. Other than that, honestly, not terrible right off the bat. It mostly tastes like American cheese. Structurally, it is terrible. Those little toasts are definitely not meant to have tuna salad sitting on them for any length of time. So the bottom one is all but disintegrated, and the top one is super crunchy. The gummy sharks have a troubling texture when combined with everything else, but taste-wise, like I said, mostly tastes like cheese, a little sweetness, and even if it was absolutely horrible, it's like 3 bites. Not the worst tasting, but crumbly and very small. Gonna rate this one a 4.1, and I'm gonna call it the Shark Bite. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and catch This Is Spinal Tap back in theaters this weekend, featuring an exclusive sneak peek at Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. Rock on!